sure she hits it first.
To get out of the way.
Oh, wow.
Oh, okay. Wow.
A 9-0 win.
And there it goes.
Shane Van Boning, our world A-ball champion.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and it's my pleasure to welcome you to the 2024 WPA World Championships here at the Claudelands Event Centre in Hamilton, New Zealand. We've come to the conclusion, the grand final, if you like, the culmination of a week of a truly wonderful pool that we've seen day after day after day, and two world-class players, as you would expect, have made their way through to the final. Before we introduce our two finalists, can I just acknowledge the partners behind this very successful championship, the Predator Group, Massé, Yalin, Kamui Brands, Venn Billiards and Little Monster. These World Championships are played on the best equipment in the world, the Predator Apex Pro Tool tables covered with Predator Arcadia Performance cloth, with Predator Arcos 2 balls and under the Predator Arena billiard lights. This afternoon we saw a fantastic final that seesawed from one set to the next before the young woman from the Philippines prevailed, and now it's the turn of our two finalists. Let's introduce these two outstanding players to you. First of all, from Germany, a man who has already created quite a stir in the pool world, even though he's still only in his mid-20s, already a world champion. Give a very warm welcome to Joshua Filler from Germany. And sure to be chasing him all the way from Chinese Taipei, the 2023 Asian 9-ball champion, JUI-AN. They're young, they're talented, and they're ready to go. So we wish both players well and hope they have a good night's potting. Go to it, guys. Good luck.
And Kui Hora and Hare Mai, a great introduction by our MC. Hello and welcome in Maori, pool fans from all around the world. This is day 7, finals day in beautiful Hamilton, New Zealand. We had the Massé Women's World 9-ball and the World Junior Championships this week with $425,000 of prize money. And this is the Yalin WPA World 8-ball Men's Championship. 64 of the top players in the world ranked by the WPA and sent by their country's federation to compete for $250,000 and $75,000 to a newly crowned champion. We are down to the finals, just 2 left standing, but there can be only one. It's a race to 10. And in the booth with me is Tim De Ruyter, and this is George Teachea bringing you the live action from Hamilton. Say hello, Tim.
Hello.
He's camera shy, folks. Fortunately, we don't have a camera on us.
I mean, it's great to be here, right?
It sure is. What a week we've had here. The juniors from all over the world. The ladies, one of the strongest field assembled. The men battling out, and 64 started, 2 are left. Savannah Easton, one of the juniors. In fact, she was the runner-up, silver medalist in the girls' junior championship, and that was Pia Filler, Joshua's wife, sitting next to her. Meanwhile, oh, I had too many drinks, folks. On Sue to break the balls.
Well, made one on the break. 2 balls actually on the break.
We called his match yesterday in the semifinals. He consistently was making 1 and 2 balls, and with nice layouts. In fact, he had 5 break and runs throughout his 10 games. So Well, Joshua, in his semifinal against Wukun Lin, he had 4 break-in runs. So you can see it's well matched as far as that goes, but starting things out, this guy's very tidy with the cue ball, very clean. Breaks good, nice patterns. I believe he only missed 3 balls in the entire set against Marco.
Yeah, he missed one early in the match, and then towards the end, where things really got tight, that's where he made maybe 2 or 3 more mistakes. But overall, he had at some point he had a really big run. I believe he had like a 5 or 6 game streak with a bunch of break and runs.
He had a 5-game streak with 3 break-in runs.
Yeah,
correct.
So, and this is where, he really impressed most of the people in here.
Sure.
So,
And as you can see here with this layout, go ahead, Jim.
well, I was only gonna say I gotta make sure to be on the bottom side of the 2 ball to get to the 4 ball on top of the table.
Tiny little bit of draw. And now you can see just how tight he is. He made that look very easy. It sometimes can get difficult for some players. At this level, though, it's your bread and butter.
Well, he definitely executes very clean. Does have a pretty smooth acceleration. Played that perfect, great angle on the 4. So a little bit curious where he's gonna put the cue ball on the 1. I would say along the long rail where the 1 ball is. But if he gets straight, it would be tough to get to the left side. I don't think he has a great angle here.
You think you just keep it there for the side pocket?
Or go rail first. I don't mind the rail first on this. No, he did play for the side. And this can be tricky, because once in a while you miss one of those. This is one of those specific shots. Usually you are okay.
Oh, this 8 ball, yes.
Well, not this time. Goes in the heart of the pocket, and he starts off with a breaker run.
Give you an example of the talent here on the table. JUI is a 778 Fargo. He's ranked number 57 in the WPA. He's very young. He's 28 years of age. His opponent, Joshua FILLER, is 26 years of age, but he's ranked number 2 by the WPA. The only one ranked higher by the WPA is Fedor Gorst. The other thing about that, though, is Joshua is an 851 Fargo, the number 1 rated Fargo player in the world.
Yeah, we do know with FILLER is when he smells blood, he can really go fast and hard. So
is that why his nickname is Killer?
Could be.
The Killer FILLER.
Yeah, it makes him so good. Like, if there's a couple early mistakes, he runs away with a match. So you better put him in his chair for a long time and make him feel uncomfortable.
Your referee for the match is Roman Mirak-Mevov. And your timekeeper is Yusin Shao.
Looking to make the 6 in the side. Sometimes the 1 might go in the side pocket.
He almost every time made either the head ball, the 1 ball, or the one right next to it, to the right side pocket.
Yeah, not this time. Did really not hit this square.
No.
And the last match, he was hitting him so square, making it every time. But it's the thing with the breaking from the side. But he also knows that if he's a little bit off, he doesn't leave much either. Like it's still a bit messy usually.
Just a little note for both players. Both of them got to this final, and they are both undefeated. Joshua Filler defeated, to start things off, Torsten Homan, Roman Heibler, Daniel Gutenberger, Roman Heibler again in the final 16, and Chang Zhonlin, considered by many as one of the best 8-ball players in the world. And what a match that was.
Yeah. So now a soft bump on the 8 to push the 7 out a little bit. Most likely to have the 7 ball after. He's not feeling it. Maybe he feels like the cue ball will slide off the 8 behind the 15. But still he kind of has to take it, and if he doesn't get there he can shoot a long 4 ball. Oh, yeah, he tried to go from the bottom up to the 7, missed it, and now things could get more tricky. Still has the 2 ball to open the 8-7. Did not get there again. So he might have to shoot, play the bank. He is kind of straight, but he's just checking if the 15 is not in the way. This is aggressive, but he kind of has to.
He hits these so well, these little bank shots.
What a shot. Well, I don't think he's out of the woods yet. Because the 8 from, if you look at this angle, the 8 doesn't go in that corner. And also not in the bottom right corner, so that will be his next target. Try to get underneath, I guess. 6 in the side, and then can go off the 5 in the side, probably underneath.
This plays nicely to make sure that you don't get below the 5 and have to run the cue ball up and back. He wants to stay up higher than the 5 to play it in the side. Joshua is sponsored by Predator. He plays with a 7.2. Pantera, How Tips, and Andy Cloth.
Does have to get to the bottom, either the side pocket or the top corners. Oh. I don't think he was trying to.
Another bank shot here.
Yeah, he's called it.
He's going to have to hit this one a little lower and straighten it out, so it's going to have some speed.
Yeah, he probably will play this with full draw. Firm. Yeah, it's a tricky one. He doesn't feel it, has to shoot. And he has missed it.
And he's left the 8-ball out of play from the 2 balls that are a problem for Sue. Up on the upper right-hand long rail by the side pocket. Those 2 balls are a problem.
Yeah, but he does have many opportunities. Of course, he could play safety as well. Oh. Well, that did wipe its feet. Still counts, so doesn't matter. Has to get to the 13 to go 1 rail into the 10. Or is he going into the 14?
I think he just might address the problem right here, because the 9 ball is actually an insurance ball. Just like you said, going into the 14 or into the 10. I'd like to hit the, well,
I might draw into the 14 because the cube will always come down and the 14 opens to the side pocket. The 10 could be funny.
yeah, he's got it open.
But turned out a little bit funny. Like he's not, well, maybe the bottom left is decent, but straight on the 14 after would also be not great.
I think he'll handle it just fine. We saw enough of him yesterday that it looked very good. See how he gets his angle? This would be your pretty much routine run out.
Yeah.
And the message he just sent Joshua Filler is, don't miss, I'm here. A great start from the man from Chinese Taipei, a young man, 2-0. And the killer Filler uncomfortable in his chair. I'd like to, I've asked him a couple times if he worries about it when he's down a couple of games, and he just doesn't, it doesn't bother him. When he comes out of it, he probably just comes out with more, I guess in English you would say gumption, in Spanish you would say ánimo. To get it done. And he gets it done a lot of the time. And he has championships to prove it. I mean, championship after championship. Moscone Cup MVP. Qatar 9-Ball Open. World Pool Masters. Arizona Billiards Player of the Year in 2023. He destroyed Derby City this past January. Master of the Table, 9-Ball, the Bank Pool, the Bigfoot 10-Ball. He destroyed it.
Okay, so third rack. Yuan shoe to break. This time was square. Great result on the break, 2 balls. First look at the table. Stripes in a really bad position. As the 11-13 is locked up, is clustered up, and the 15 is locked up by the 7. If you go solids, that 7 is tough. You got the 6 nearby, so you could play the 6 and run into the 15. And that's what I might play. I might play the 2 ball in the side first. And then 6 run into the 15, use the 7 to come back down, 3, 1, 5, 8. Because I want to address the problem as soon as possible, but he looks like getting to the bottom of the table first. Which is always scary, I find.
I wonder if he's thinking about laying the cue ball on the rail right next to the 10 ball for the 6 so he can follow up and move the 15 for the 7.
It's just a really small window. Like you might hook yourself or just barely, and then so I would have liked to probably take out the 5, because there's no guarantee that you get straight on the 2. Like you might get the wrong angle on the 2 and not be able to get to the 5 later on.
Yeah, I didn't think he would shoot that now. He's going to shoot it with a better angle. He doesn't like this angle for the 6 ball at all. Nice. Now I like wrapping out of the corner 2 rails to lay it on the rail. And he's got the perfect angle for it. He likes it too. Go
I
2
don't think
rails.
he's gonna. I don't think he's gonna lay it on rail. I think he's gonna play bottom right, center of the
Okay.
table. Because it's the same thing. You run into an area where you're always gonna have the right angle to open the cluster. Still, I didn't like that he started with the bottom. Now he's going up table to then come back on the bottom side. Has to be right on this 15.
I think he could have gotten a lot more out of his cue ball to come closer to the 6.
Yeah, I mean, for me it looks like it's just fine.
Okay.
But he looked worried in some way, like he didn't feel comfortable, I guess.
I wouldn't be comfortable shooting this, having to spin that ball. It's going to have too much speed. But he hit it full. Had he not hit it full, he might have had troubles. That's what I was afraid of.
Well, he got perfect on the 7 to get to the 8 for another breaker run. And there it is. So he's on 2 breaker runs now, not in a row, but total. Solid start for JUI-AN. Yeah, this time he hit the break very sweet. Straight in the face, good control. 2 balls on the break. That's definitely the one he wants to duplicate.
JUI-AN also goes by Ryan. His road to this final was through Carlo Beato, Se Chia Chen, Mario He, and then in the final 16, Miško Fortunski and Konrad Juszczyszyn. The part of the Polish contention. He's sponsored by Q-Tech. He plays with the Q-Tech I'm sorry, he's not sponsored by Q-Tech. He plays with the Q-Tech SVB. And he is sponsored by Outplay, which is a training center in Taiwan. TBK Guard Sound for Formosa Plastic Group. He is a 2023 Asian champion in 9-ball and a 2014 World Junior runner-up to Aloysius Yap in 2014.
Oh, does it again. It's actually the break in 8-ball I use. Like, I almost never use this break from the side and head on. And I'm actually surprised by the fact how well it's been working for him this week.
Well, I think what's made it work real well is the way he hits it. He hits it so square 99% of the time.
Yeah, when you start hitting him off, I don't really feel it's that useful. But if you hit it square, why not? So let's see. He's gonna go for the 5-ball on the. Well, he was looking at shooting the 5 to the corner. I like going stripes. Just because the 4 doesn't go to the bottom left, I don't think there's any other problem on the table for stripes. Unless he I thought he was able to shoot a 12, but might not be there, so has to take the solids.
One ball to the side is about his only other shot. Not sure the 4 ball doesn't appear to go by the 11 for that corner.
In case he would get real straight on the 2 ball and he won't be able to open up the 4, he could shoot the 4 off the 10 in the side.
It's going to have to be a warp speed.
Yeah, true, yeah, but in case you get real bad. But obviously he's wanting to go there now. Run into the a little flick off the 10.
He plays short rail shape. The other thing he can do here is play into the 11 and slide down to the right side of the 2.
I just feel you might crawl underneath the 2 and...
All right, what else you want to do? Bank the 2?
Well, I
think it slides. I think he hits half a ball and comes right over.
And you might push the 11 over the corner too. You might have gotten okay for 2 in the corner. And if he can get to the right side of the 8, he might still be able to cut the 3 in the side. Oh. I was gonna say Q in the air looks...
if it goes by to the corner, that's what he'd have to do.
Oh, and he's missed it.
And here's the opening for Mr. Filler.
Yeah, definitely a good chance to get some rhythm in this match, because he's made one mistake very early in the match at the 1-0. But then still he had to make something happen, that rack, after the break. Now everything is open, so it's a high favorite to run out. Now only would like to get the 11 out as soon as possible, or play a 12-11 combination. But you would like to open up the corner.
Yeah, I think he got behind a 3. He'll just come over a little bit and shoot the 11 to open it up, and then the 15 and come over for the 12.
Yeah, he's on the 11. But we'll have to move the cue ball quite a bit. Also, possibly from the 12 to the 8. Depends on what he gives himself here. I might go a low right. He plays top left. And now could go low right back, could go top left. 3 wheels around, similar shape. Perfect on the 8. So, and the killer is going to open his account. First rack is on the board. And we will get to see him break for the first time this match.
Roman to rack the balls. Killer, Filler, preparing for that big whack. He smacks these balls hard.
Yeah, the only thing I've seen on his break, like I told before, was I've never seen him break the balls that hard. But throughout the match, towards the end, he doesn't break them as hard as he does then from the beginning. So I was wondering, is that like fatigue maybe, or like how come? Oh.
11 ball directly to the side pockets. It was the ball behind the 1 ball. So he hit him square, very square, to bring those 2 balls behind the 1 ball to the side pockets. Got 1 of them.
Well, he got in a very tough position. Might have to shoot the 13 or the 2, depending on which one he likes. I might like the solid.
And where's your opening shot for a solid?
2 ball. It's tough, but no, he's shooting a 13 on the side. Running into the 14.
Well, he's got 3 balls that can be considered a problem unless he's got a 3-ball combo. Isn't he the one who played a 3-ball combo yesterday? I think he had a 3-ball combo and played it. Yeah,
he did that.
Yeah.
I've seen too much pool.
Yeah, I don't know how it turned out, but I recall in his match there was a 3-ball combo, and I'm pretty sure it was Joshua that played it. And it laid similar to the 3 balls that are up in the upper part of the table there. That ball doesn't go to the side, I don't think, unless he only has a little bit of a pocket.
No, I think he was trying to get on the 10, and he
didn't check.
He really messed up here.
He didn't check. He could bank it to the side. Tough shot, but he could bank it.
Yeah, must bank it. Yeah, I really think he was trying to get on the 10 because there is a combination on the other 2 balls.
And bank it he does, and a successful bank. And he's going to end up on this 10 ball just, well, never mind.
Just wondering, is there one that goes to the corner? Maybe the 12 does go to the corner.
If not, he's going to bank the 10. Or play safe.
Yeah, one of the best bankers in the world.
Yeah, he tore up Derby City at bank pool.
Yeah, beautiful shot there, and he's now straight on the combination. It's just, he has a special quality where he really makes many recovery shots. Like he can get back on track by, well, just saving himself.
In checking our stats, it was Filler that shot the 3-ball combo, which missed to the bottom right-hand corner. And he took that shot and then played for the simple combo and turned it into a win.
Yeah, so he does get the break and run. A little fist bump there because he felt like, oh man, I'm in trouble. And the more of those mistakes he makes, well, the other young man is quite the shooter himself. He could run out, potentially win another 2, or like put a, if every mistake you put a 2-pack, it's really tough to beat.
Yeah, he had a 3-pack last night. He ran game number 9, 10, and 11.
Yeah, he 3-pack, and then he won 5 in a row. So that's the momentum. So I'm quite sure Filler knows that he has to keep pushing.
Well, it's in him to keep pushing. This kid's just, he just pushes. He's a winner. He's not happy showing up. He's only happy winning. 14, 5 ball. Cue ball has an opening shot of what looks to be the orange stripe in the bottom right-hand corner as you look at your screen. Looks like he's picked something else. He's picked the 11 ball or the 15 ball on the side.
Yeah, this rack is laying pretty nice. Gonna use the 15 to get to the 8. So he's gonna draw this back. 12, 10, 9, crossover, 15, 8. If he didn't get straight on the 10, he can shoot the 9 first. Just gotta make sure he has angle. Yeah, nicely done. Stun out to, if he gets close to where he is now or a little bit to the left, like a ball or two more, should be fine.
Or pretty much exactly where he was. To tie the set. Sue breaks dry and Filler goes to work with clearance and then 2 break and runs to tie it up, 3 apiece.
Yeah, pretty similar score line actually for JUI-AN Sue, as he had a similar start against Marco Teutscher in the semifinal. Got 3-0 up, 3 each, and then he made another run for it, 5 games in a row. So would be kind of coincidence if a similar run happens.
If it all happens the same way. He did. He had 4 break and runs. They had both had 4 break and runs, Marco and Ryan did in the first 6 games, each one with 2. Very exactly the same number as this is showing.
Seventh rack.
And the left-hander pounding him again. Was he breaking off the rail yesterday?
Yeah, he
Does
is
he
doing
break
exactly
off
the
the
same thing. Look at this, 5 balls? No. Oof. There's only 4 balls on the break. Is that
Only.
okay?
Yeah.
I mean, he really has figured
Well,
out something.
He made 3 stripes. No, 2 stripes and 2 solids. He's not particular about the balls he makes.
Yeah, and if you look at this too, you can go 1, 4, 7 in the side, 6 in the corner, and the 8. Like it's dead open. It's wide open.
So this rack's going to take 2 minutes.
If we get to 2 minutes. Oh yeah. Well, if he's starting to do that, then it's 2 minutes. Well, that's the thing too. You can just see that he knows the importance of when to to spend extra time on the table, like checking an angle or something.
The perfect 8-ball pattern. The cue ball had a movement of about maybe 10 inches total.
Yeah, break a run from Joshua Filler, 4-3.
Yeah, his last breaking run was under 2 minutes at 1:53, and this one is about the same.
Yeah, now he's on a 3-pack.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see what he can do in this World Championship final.
A look of concern, but no emotion. That one rack there, that run was 1 minute and 6 seconds. This tournament was founded in 2004, ran till 2012, and then no one wasn't held again till 2022 when Predator revived it in Puerto Rico, moved it to Austria, and now it's here in New Zealand. Game
Well,
number 8.
if he's going to run out racks in 1 minute, we might be done in 20 minutes. Oh!
Well, he's got to make one to keep shooting. I don't see one down. Look at the spread on this table.
Well, still some work. Both solids are quite tough. If you look at the 1 and the 5, he can shoot the 14 to run into the 5 ball to get on the 10 after. And then he will have to figure out what to do with the 13, as it doesn't go in the bottom right. And I'm not sure if the 13 goes to the bottom left. But if it doesn't go there, then tough layout. Played that one nice. Here's the break. Watch that cue ball. Nice impact, but it was tracking straight to the side pocket.
His other breaks, the cue ball tracks straight back.
Yeah. Yeah, the only thing I can imagine being tough is that 13. Because he's got a nice angle now to come over to play either the 12 or the 9 ball to the top left corner. Oh.
And something I just noticed about this championship is no player has won it 2 years in a row. Heffron won it in 04. Ralph Souquet, that was here. Chang Zhong Lin in 2012. Held the title for 10 years. Defending champion is Shane Van Boening.
So does the 13 go to the bottom left? What do you think? The orange stripe.
He's going to come down, he's going to draw this ball back, play the 11, or get position for the side pocket. One or the other. But that's where he's going to have to play the 13. It might not go by the 8.
No,
So-
I don't think that it goes by the 8. I only think it goes to the top 2 corners or the left side pocket. If we could get a view to see if that left corner is available. Yeah, if you look at it, yeah, maybe
It's
half
not.
a pocket, but I don't like it so much.
I think he'll come across to play the ball to the side pocket. That's all he can do, come underneath and up. No,
Oh,
it doesn't go by the 8, I don't think. I don't believe.
well,
gonna
he is still on for the top corner. I mean, not saying it's an easy shot. He can play pocket speed, that's a good thing. And he can play the cue ball into the
Yeah.
2 ball, for example, to hold the cue ball.
Yeah,
Or
Timmy,
top left.
It's his only shot. He has to play it.
Yeah, has to shoot.
And sometimes that makes a shot for you. So when you have to play it, I think he made it. Tied at 4 and punished a clearance off of Filler's dry break once he pockets this 8. We're in for a treat. We've had some great pool the last 2 days. I mean, absolutely great pool. We had some great pool earlier, too. This whole week's been full of it. You viewers at home in the U.S., you've been up very late. It's 5 hours difference. But you guys are still on Saturday. We're on Sunday.
Yeah, I would say quite successful week.
Very successful week. I mean, these three world title championships. We had 5. We'll be crowning 5 world champions. The women's 9-ball, we crowned Rubelin Amit with a runner-up of Siming Chen. The semifinalists were Christina Tekac and Chihiro Kawahara. In the boys under 17, it was Rivo Maimre from Estonia and Walter Leichre from Switzerland. In the boys under 19 was Mika van Berkel and Adrian Prasad from the USA. And in the girls, it was Sophia Mast with Savannah Easton, the runner-up. And actually, yep. And so those were the champions that were crowned. So far, we have 4 of them crowned. We need to crown one of these 2 guys soon.
All made 1 on the break. 2
Yeah.
ball blocking the green striped 14 in the bottom left, but not the 12. The purple striped 12 on the next to it. So could potentially use that if he goes for stripes. If he goes for the solids, I mean, I don't mind the solids. It's just that his opening shot is not nearby. Yeah, and he's missed the opening shot after the break. JUI-AN. What a mistake there. Left the cue ball in between all the balls.
Well, Joshua Filler back to work. Only ball of concern is the 6 ball at the head of the table on the short rail. He's checking to see if it goes to the other pocket, and apparently it does. He didn't give it much attention, so. Oh, he's got the angle. He can go to either side of it. The 4 ball being his key shot. Probably play a stop shot off of it. Try to get the right angle for it, the correct angle for it.
Yeah, he did get a little bit straight on the 6, so I'm not sure how much he could stun off the rail. He might go 2 rails just to get closer to the 4. No, still played 1 rail out. A little further. But can let the stroke out at least, because he can draw to the right side of the 8. Oh, he even played top spin there. Yeah, quite the mistake there from JUI-AN Su. But Joshua Filler likes it. He runs out and can continue his run.
And he's halfway there at 5. 5-4. Game number 10 coming right up with Filler breaking. He gets a spread like that, I'm not so sure that he'll give up the table. Joshua ran that one in 2 minutes. That 8-ball clearance. Yeah, Dennis Orcolo has won this tournament once. He was runner-up once, the only champion to be runner-up other than winning it. And he was in the semifinal 3 times. Ralph Souquet won it once and was a semifinalist once. The only German champion to win this world title. And you got another champion looking to win it right here from Germany.
Well, look at how we ended up after the break, right on top of the 2-ball. Yeah, and there's usually not much that stops this young man from shooting, but I can understand what he goes through at this moment, to be like, how is this even possible? Like, he's been on a bad run after the break. It's not the first time he got something really tough. He might have to start with like the 11 or the 6.
Yeah, I like the way he raises his eyebrows when he looks at something and he doesn't like it. He goes, I don't like that. His facial expressions are pretty cool.
Yeah, I just don't feel there's any safeties either. Like, or is he gonna nick the 2 and try to get the cue ball behind it?
It looks like you just called it. It's gonna end up right behind the 6. If you can get it there, that's tough to do. Instead, he's giving up a shot on the 6.
Yeah, I do like what he was trying to do. It's just that so tough. If you hit it a little bit too thick, you already press the 2-ball to the rail.
I didn't hit that hard enough.
So let's see.
He didn't have to go much more, maybe another 2 inches to really be in good shape. He's still causing some concern. Well, JUI just showed me that he's not comfortable with the time clock. He's really worried about it. He calls the extension, and he's moving around faster than he has been.
Would not want to run into the 10 and push the 1 over. He might lock the 1 ball up. See, he has pushed it.
It slides in.
Okay. I was
It
gonna
slides
say it was close to
Yeah.
to not go no more because of the 14.
Yeah, that was something to be concerned about. You called it, Tim. Another inch and
Yeah.
go by.
Well, especially with him not having any solids on the top side of the table no more. I have to say, yesterday he was more in rhythm though. He had more rhythm. I have
Totally.
also a feeling that he was seeing the patterns better. Like, I have a feeling he had a better day yesterday. Just from how he's performing right now.
He seems more hurried today.
Yeah, but then he's like, he walks faster than yesterday, but then he has these pauses in between, so very static style. Which yesterday he just kept walking to stick in it, to stick with it. Should still be fine though. You can shoot the 1, get down table, 5-7-8 or
Yeah.
7-5-8. Should be
Well,
fine always.
gets this ball to about where he's at now, and things are good. He'll be bringing it right back. I don't know if he's going to hit it that hard because he might have to slide it off the rail.
Ooh.
Yeah, he did hit it hard, and he did hit it good. And now he's looking at a stop shot. JUI ran out to a 3-game lead, and since then, no one's led by more than a game.
Yeah, how cool would it be if they go all the way?
To a hill thriller.
Yeah. I mean, it's kind of shaping up there. Like, JUI-AN is not having the best breaks at the moment. And then
There's-
Joshua is not getting the best results after the break. So if they keep getting these kind of things, why not?
Agreed.
I mean, it would be the coolest way to win the title, right?
Yeah. Never a game away. A little bit ago, we had one of our referees, Zane Bernard, from New Plymouth, on the screen there for you. Big break, playing the 9 to the side, went low. Now, several times now that he's broken, that ball has not gone into the side there.
Yeah, but you
And
could
he's been
also
low.
you could see it has been low, but the cue ball also went towards the left long rail, so he's been cutting it a little bit more, causing it to go low.
Yeah, that's the reason for it. And that's what I was looking for. And you're like my dictionary, see, you tell me all these nice things about it.
Yeah. I like the overall, like I like still the power and the impact, like a bunch of it was good on the break, it's just the accuracy. And that's what I mean, like they could be just sharing the racks. They're obviously not planning to do it.
If Filler had it this way, he would never leave the table. And JUI-AN would never leave his chair.
So, small angle on the 3, might be able to stun in between the 9 and the 4. 4-1-5, go back down table, 2-7-8. Did he get behind the 5?
It depends on which side of the ball you're looking at.
Actually, that was a good one. I like it. Did he hook himself on the 1 ball? Is that better?
Possibly.
Yeah,
Possibly.
thanks.
Well, I can't tell from here. It looks like he might, but now it looks like he didn't.
No, he just got it. Can he draw into the 12? No, he just took the angle.
Thin cut on the 5 by the side pocket on the left. For those of you that don't know the colors to the numbers, that's the orange ball.
I think if he plays with the left spin softly into the bottom short rail, he should be fine. I think he's played on. He was always going to have the combination too if he wouldn't get on the 2. See, you could see on his face that he wasn't trying to get on the combo,
No.
but he knew he was always going to have it in case he ran too far. Yeah, great control on the 7 ball. Yeah, and straight on the 8 to the side pocket for another clearance, but just not a break and run. (6-5) after a dry break from JUI-AN.
I was going to try to draw some comparison to his match against Chang Lin. Josh started with 3, 2 for Chang, 4 for Josh, 5 for Chang, 2 for Josh, and out he went. And I was going to say that Josh got stronger towards the end, but he didn't. He was strong in the middle and closed out with 3 out of 4 games.
Well, if you look at the break, 80% to 67. Now actually it's a nice comparison because they are similar in amount to how many times they have broken the balls.
Exactly. That's why, you know, when they posted the numbers earlier, I didn't read them off because we only had 2 games. And
Yeah,
you
and
can't
so
draw
many-
many conclusions from
Yeah,
that.
you miss 1 ball and
Yeah.
it drops by 50, 60%. You know, it's big break coming. Nice and square hit. You see, when he hits him this square, at least the balls are flying into the kitchen. It didn't work though, so dry break.
Well, let me see. Jui broke dry on the 3rd game. Josh ran out. Joshua broke dry on his 4th win, and Jui ran out. And they've traded games ever since, with several clearances in some of those games. Only, I think, well, let me pull the numbers up.
Okay, so the 3 ball is quite the problem for solids. I think the 10 does go in the right side pocket, so that wouldn't really be trouble.
Yeah, JUI-AN has missed 2 balls and Joshua has missed 1. One attempted safety, and that was about it.
Okay, so he's chosen for stripes. Probably will go to the area 9 and 11 now. Would be nice to shoot a 9, 11, 12, get on the 15. Excuse me. 10, get on the 15, and then 12-8. Fifteen is a little bit tough to get to. Oh. Oh, he just put himself okay on the 11. He almost hooked himself. Yeah, moved over nicely.
I don't know about nicely. Now he's going to have to run his cue ball quite a bit.
Well, I would
Oh,
say...
never mind. I was looking at the solids. I'm sorry. Moved over nicely. You're right.
Yeah, I was going to say I like the 15.
Yes, I do too. Now I want to get nailed. In the he calls crazy shots and then he picks the wrong sets. Give him some ammunition.
Okay, into the short run out. Is he going to play low left? A little gallery play? No. Oh, long shot on the 8.
Well, it was better than running the ball around and chancing it, I think. I think he, well, if he makes the ball, he made the right choice.
Okay, I agree. He made a good choice there. Clearance on Filler's dry break. 6 each.
6 apiece. Again, they have yet to be separated by one game. Tight little final. Kind of like the young girls final between Sophia Mast and Savannah Easton, who is sitting next to Pia Filler on the right side. Her and Sophia Mast were never a game apart, and Savannah lost it at Hill Hill. There's your coach.
Rinus Gennissen.
Rinus Hennissen. Rinus.
Rinus.
There we go.
Rinus. Yeah, okay. Let's go back.
JUI-AN Su.
JUI-AN Su.
Breaking the balls.
Oh, he needs to start hitting him square.
Tied at 6. Oh.
There it is. And I believe the 8 does go. And look at the stripes. Look at how separated the solids are from the stripes.
One of the things that we, I think, have failed to note in under WPA rules, the balls are racked randomly. They don't have to be racked one stripe, one solid, one stripe,
True.
one solid.
It's
I didn't realize
only
that
a stripe and a solid on the
this
corners.
tournament. Yeah.
I do really like the solids. I mean, you take the 5, you go to the 2 ball, or take that 3 and the 5 go to the 2. I believe the 8 does go to the bottom right corner. So.
Three balls difference in the number of balls pocketed. After pocketing that one, 2 ball difference.
Well, might run into the 8 because he's playing high ball here. No, spinned around. So the 8 must go to the bottom right. Yeah, we'll have to shoot the 2 ball, flow to the left side to get on the 7 or the 1. We'll always have multiple shots, can always shoot the 4 ball if he really ends up bad on the 7 or 1.
We are assuming the 8 ball goes by the 2 stripes right behind it on the spot there to the right. So what he's got here is a little bit of a road map.
Now, I'm not a huge fan of going from the 4 to the 8 because
Depends on
it's
angle.
so, yeah, it's so in the center of the table that if you, it's really easy to get the wrong angle. You need to be kind of straight. So
He's not. He's going to go from the, well, he can go from either one. Looks like he's going to go from the 7.
yeah, I think it makes more sense.
Good catch, Tim. That was a good call there. Because you're right, playing balls to the side pocket to get on the 8. If you don't get the perfect angle, you're going to have to run the cue ball all the way around.
Well, when the 8 does go to like 2 corners, you could say, well, you know, I can see what happens, but in this case, he had to be so perfect. He does have quite some cut here on the 7. He doesn't really have to watch the cue ball, will be on the 8. Yeah, and he did get perfect on the 8. And the 6th breaker run of the match goes to you and Sue. Total, not each.
And the player from Chinese Taipei takes the 1-game lead. Started out with 3 games and hasn't led since. So he gets back, regains the lead. Sitting off to our right, we have the mayor of Hamilton, Karim Bilaj. And then we have the man looking at his phone is actually Eric Ding. Over to the left is Eric Ding, the founder of Yalin. And the mayor is the lady in the white coat. That must be gentleman with the glasses there next to her is with her. And then Kareem. Little dignitary row.
That was Bernie Andrews with the glasses and the blue. This is Massé, the main title sponsor for the World Women Line Ball.
Perfect. Thanks for saving that one. I wasn't sure. I didn't meet the gentleman. I've met the other 2.
Oh, wow. The ball going to the side hung up on him because he just barely hit it off. Like it was still square, but just a little bit of overcut.
For all you pros looking to give lessons, the mayor was asking if someone could give her lessons so she can beat her husband. And that was at the opening ceremonies at the Hamilton Gardens.
Yeah, the only catch is you gotta fly to New Zealand.
That's it. And she didn't say anything about paying for him.
Okay, so going stripes, perfect on the 14, so could be shooting 14, 11. He might leave the 13 to go to the 8 in the side. Doesn't have to, but did that nicely, nice little draw to get on the 11 to the side. Now, is he going to try and find the gap between the 2 and the 15 to play the purple striped 12 ball in the top left corner. Still tough. Will be easy to get to the 10 ball. But then to get from the 10 ball to the 15. This is a little maze. This is tricky, small areas. Yeah, just moving the cue ball around very nicely. I think he's straight on the 12. Can draw back towards the 8 to tie up the score once again. Yeah, so 7 each. And now Filler will be breaking. Can he make a ball on the break? So there's the stats out. If you look at the break, they are dead even. Only Joshua making a couple more balls.
How about some stats? Time at the table, close. Overall performance, these gentlemen are performing 940 to 925. Josh Filler to break.
From the side this time. Oh, quite some cut. And is the 15 gonna go? The 15 didn't go, but the 3 ball did. So, if you look at the stripes, obviously blocking the 5 and the 6 ball there, like you can see. So that's why he's going to play the combination here. Oh no, he's going to play the 11 past the 15, okay. We'll still have to solve the 14. Well, does have angle on the 13. Is he going to draw into the 4? Or is he going to go around it? Is he going to play short side, possibly? Draw straight over? Yes.
Nice call, Tim.
Well, he's not out of the woods because he does have an angle going to the bottom. Doesn't want to run into the 4. Can he still draw his way out of there? I would love to. Even when you take the 7 off, yeah. Even if you nudge the 7, you should be fine. Yeah, good angle on the 9. Center of the table or nearby is okay. I mean, could shoot the 10 ball as well. I was assuming he would go 9, 12, 10.
Well, I was looking at that pattern.
if he goes, he won't want to be out to the left where he is now. So yeah, this makes sense. Shoot the 9 ball, then the 13, or shoot the 12 ball, I'm sorry, and then the 9.
Yeah, he did get a little bit less angle on the 9. That's also more comfortable. Then you don't have to kill the cue ball that much.
Perfect. Look how nice of an angle he gives himself to come out to the middle.
Yeah, you can even go 2 rails. You can go towards the 1. Like bump the second rail is always going to be fine on the 8. Yeah, comes up with a breaker run.
Somebody smells the finish line.
Oh, 8-7 breaker run by Filler. He's 2 games away to win the World 8-Ball Championship.
And this is where Filler is, I don't want to say famous for, but this is where I've noticed he steps it up. Right at the finish line, he always steps it up.
So both players are going out for a break. Of course, we are really getting to the business end of this match, and they want to be as sharp as possible to give us the best finish. So they will go for a little break.
And meanwhile, I can give you a few stats. Break success, Filler with a little bit higher percentage, 71 to 67. His overall performance, player performance, has actually stepped up to 947. JUI-AN is still at 925. Let's see. Fouls. Players have not committed a foul yet. Neither player has committed a foul. Missed shots. Joshua has 1. Sue has 2. Balls pocketed, 76 to 64. No safeties. No efficiencies. Very high quality game. Match with both players over 900. Joshua is back.
What can you tell us about our sponsors?
Do we have sponsors?
Yeah, well, I thought you had a list.
Of course. But I can also read them off the boards. Yalin. And Eric Ding is sitting in the audience, the founder of Yalin. Massé, and you said Bernie?
Bernie, yeah.
Bernie is sitting right next to Mr. Ding. Pro Billiard TV, Little Monster, Ven Billiards, Kamui. The guy from Kamui was here a couple days ago.
Masato,
Right? Masato?
Hiroka.
Yeah, Hiroka was here a couple days ago.
I think he's still, I'd seen him today.
Oh, have you? I haven't seen him today. I remember seeing him.
Okay, so Filler changed to breaking from the side. And again, it's kind of weird to where a lot of, like, the stripes are all out, and then there stays like a couple solids at the same spot too. Like, it's really split. There's, yeah, not so mixed, Rack. And now, if the 8 ball goes to the bottom left corner, then I really would like the stripes.
Well, he's taking the solids. He's playing the 1 ball, I believe.
Oh, that's solid. The 1 ball.
That one lonely solid up at the top of the table will be next, and he'll come down to either the 4 ball or all the way down to the 3.
Yeah, I think I would go to the 4 ball, as if you go to the 3rd diamond, you always have an angle to drop down.
Only thing about this 4 ball is you better be on the correct side. He did it all the way down.
Oh, how is the speed? How is the speed? Oh, this could be tricky.
Well, he has to cut the 3 in, or play. He could play safe. He can.
He could roll up on the 5.
That's right. He can just stick the cue ball inside those 3 balls, right in that little glove.
I think he heard us. No, okay.
No, he's going for it.
I'm glad he didn't hear us.
I saw that shot, but I didn't care for it because of the opening up of the 8, and I mean, you know, towards that pocket. My luck, it's going to go right in. Six ball to the side, or is he going all the way to the corner? To the side.
Well, might have to shoot the 5 ball from here. The 2 ball is not that easy to get on either. So might have to shoot the 5 and get to the left side of the 2.
And the 2 ball, he's running the cue ball around or running the cue ball into the 5. So yes, definitely the...
Or is he running towards the 12 because he always has either the 2 or the 4. But like I said, the 2 ball is not so easy to get on. He does have something on the 4, but it's not really great.
Well, here's what I see. He can come off that. Well, if he can, if he's okay cueing, he can come around three rails for the. He's going straight up, and he's coming around for the 2 ball. I'm thinking about going all the way around, but no, he's just coming straight over.
Oh, he did run into the 8.
It helped.
Yeah, just barely. For a second, I thought he pushed it right in between.
As good as he's been with his patterns, I think running into the 8 was on purpose. Because it had a purpose.
You would expect so, yeah. Nice. Okay. Cut on the 2. How does he get on the 8? Oh, needs the cue ball to go. Well, he just got to where he has a shot.
Well, so far your wish came true. They've gone back and forth on games this whole set.
Yeah, makes a great final. Nice shot on the 8. And the run out from
Another
clearance.
Another clearance for a dry break.
Yeah.
They've pretty much every time there's been a dry break, they have run the 8 balls out for a clearance.
Yeah, and especially now the pressure is really rising because both of them know that the break has been a little funky. So, and one expensive break could cost you the whole match right now. So, very curious to see what he does on the break. Like, does he change something, or like, what's the plan?
I would go back to yesterday if I was him. Break like I was breaking yesterday.
Yeah, well, but I think that's what he's been trying the last 16 games. Just, if that's not working, you got to do something else, I would say, after 16 games. I would switch. I would try something else.
Yeah. He's had 2 break-in runs compared to 5 break-in runs yesterday. Yeah, the first 8 games he had 5 break-in runs. And that young man right there is well aware he's in a match. This ain't no walk in the park.
No, it was raining today. I don't like walking in the park while it rains.
I thought it was going to get rained on this morning when I walked over. It was cold too.
Okay.
Back to this.
17th rack.
Back to the business end.
Oh,
Again?
Yeah, overcut. He hit it the exact same way. And that's not gonna work.
The way this rack is broken up, the only problem I see is the 10 ball.
Yeah, and he can take the 12 now, and if he can get straight-ish, either to the top left corner or to the side pocket, he can take the 10 out, move up, and then from there, gotta stay in line. That's the only thing you gotta do.
Knowing what I know about Josh Filler, if I was JUI-AN, I'd be worried about getting back to the table.
Yeah.
I mean, it's there, but by the same token, he's rather adept at running out this rack and breaking running out, because when the cash is down, his game is up. Going right between the 10 and the 14 and the 3 with the 10 ball.
Yeah, nice and clean.
Goal.
Score.
Score.
Oh, he's guaranteed to be on the 9.
Does he just follow this for the 9?
Yeah, I
Or
would
does
say
he,
so.
or does he just bring it back for the 13?
Nice stun run there. Played it well. Does have a small angle on the 9. I believe he can still go into the short rail and out, but he's choosing to get the 11 out of the way. Is again one of those balls that was not so easy to get on, and that's exactly why he chose to take that one out. There's some. This is like one of those situations. He's played shape on 2 or 3 balls, and he could go many different patterns. I could go 15, 9, 13, 8. Could go 13, 15, 9, 8. Could have also played from the 13 to the 9 and then 15. So it's like it is the mix.
Will he use the rail to come get shape, or will he come straight down?
Well, he looks to be quite straight on this 9, so I think he's gonna draw straight back into the rail and out, and just be careful of the 6. I'd rather have more cut on the 8.
I agree.
Or you just put yourself perfectly straight.
That's what I thought he was going to do.
Wow, what a shot that was. And he clears up on that dry break from Yuan Su. And Filler is now on the hill.
And looking at P, I'm just wondering how loud she's going to scream if he breaks and runs this rack.
Well, it all starts with making a ball on the break.
That's
and
right.
We've seen quite some back and forth dry break, so
Neither player has gotten away with a dry break.
yeah, I would really not be surprised if we go 9 each here.
I think, I just get the feeling that Josh has it in him to come through with a break here. His success rate is 63%. No, it's higher or lower? Lower, because he just broke. Yeah, it's 63% on the break. Break success. That's 5/8, basically. Let's see if he can find that little extra oomph or that square hit.
Yeah, he's not breaking from the side rail no more. Yeah, makes a ball on the break this time.
Yeah.
2 balls.
But he's got a problem.
Oh.
Houston, we have a problem.
Tell me, what's the problem?
The 3 and the 10.
That's 3 and the 12.
3 and the 12,
yeah.
okay.
Well, and he's also got the 11-5. Yuan Su sitting there. He's
Ready to jump out of his chair.
well. The thing is, there is like 1.5 problem.
There's your
Like, it's
problem
like-
right there.
Yeah, but there's also the 11 and the 5 that's tied up.
And see, the 13 doesn't go by the 7. It doesn't go to the side. It only goes to the upper left-hand corner pocket, possibly the side. Well, he chose solids.
Yeah, I have a feeling if he's gonna go open the 5-11. I have a feeling if he takes out the 4, the 3 does go in the top right corner. That's why he's not really bothering those balls at all.
Yeah, once he gets to 4, the 3 goes to that corner pocket.
He's played a good shot there. Had to play with pace, so made the 11 ball in the corner. Now that's opened up. Can shoot the 4. Get to the 7, 7-3, 2-5-8. You see, nice shot. Also played with extra pace to make sure he would always have the 4 ball. Yeah, has to shoot the 4. Now a long shot on the 7, but could go softly off the 8. 3 ball in the top right corner. If he gets straight on the 3, we might be done here.
Mm-hmm. And the good thing is that, well, the good thing for Filler is the fact that he can use the 8 to hold it for the 3 or get position on the 2 so he can get better position on the 3. Oh, he's perfect. He's perfect. Just don't get over a ball here.
Yeah, he might push the 13.
Yeah.
Just to make sure he doesn't get stuck with any
I
ball.
think he's just going to stun the ball right there.
Yeah, we'll have to still get from the 5 to the 8. You never know what's still coming. Oh.
Did you see Pia? Look at Pia. Just, she saw that ball hit the rail and it still slide in, and she thought he had missed it. Ladies and gentlemen, Josh Filler looking at this 5 ball with the draw stroke to get on the 8. With unmissable position on the 8 ball, you're going to have a new world 8 ball champion.
Yeah, you got to the other side of the 8. It's there.
Nice spin.
It's there.
And he knows it.
So it's Joshua Filler, our new world 8-ball champion. He beats JUI-AN 10-8. What a performance. The killer does it again.
So there we have it, one very relieved ball player. Joshua Filler from Germany, the 2024 Predator WPA Men's World 8-Ball Champion.
Well, I think Joshua yelled louder than Pia did. Pia didn't yell.
Magnificent come from behind effort from Joshua. And he, of course, is our second world champion today. Earlier this afternoon in the Women's 10-Ball World Championship, we saw Rublin Ahmed from the Philippines come through as the winner. So please stay with us. We'll be away for just a very short minute, and then we'll be back with our awards ceremony.
So this has been George.
This has been a pleasure commentating these matches, especially today. Yesterday's semifinals were absolutely fantastic, and today's finals all the way around, the juniors, the women's, and the men's 8-ball have been just outstanding matches. Kept you excited, we hope, at home, and thank you for tuning in. I'll let Tim give you his parting thoughts, and I'll listen.
Go ahead, Tim. Your parting thoughts here.
Well, we are ready to go, I guess. Thank you all for tuning in, and hopefully, till next time.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure to welcome you to the medal ceremony of the 2024 WPA World Championships here at the Claudelands Event Centre in beautiful Hamilton, New Zealand. Our organising partners are the Predator Group and Massé, and our official partners have been Yalin, Kamui Brand, Van Billiards and Little Monster. This event is played on the best equipment in the world, Predator Apex Pro Pool tables, covered with Predator Arcadia Performance cloth, with Predator Arcos 2 balls and under the Predator Arena billiard lights. Right now, I'd like to introduce you to our dignitaries here up behind the table for the awards presentation. From the far side, we've got Mr. Bernie Edris from Massé, Eric Ding and Susie Wang from Yalin, Paula Southgate, who worship the Mayor of Hamilton, and Ishawn Singh and Shane Tyree from the World Pool Association. As is right and proper, let's begin with the women who had their final earlier this afternoon. Third place and winner of the bronze medal representing AIN, Christina Takash. And representing Japan, Chihiro Kawahara. And second place, well, yeah, by all means, present the medals. Thank you. Second place to Chen Siming from the People's Republic of China. Now it's time to introduce the champion of the 2024 WPA Massé Women's World 10-Ball Champion from the Philippines, Rublem Amit. Mr. Bernie Edris presenting the gold medal to Rublem. Please all rise for the national anthem of the Philippines. Thank you, ladies. Thank you. And now it's time to recognise the champion of the 2024 WPA Yalin Men's World 8-Ball Championship, representing Germany, Joshua Filler. Before we get to Joshua, I suppose we should recognise the not inconsiderable effort of those just ahead of him. Second place and winner, of course, of the silver medal, and a very fine performance it was as well from JUI-AN from Chinese Taipei. And I suppose we should also acknowledge the very fine performance of the third place getter, whose name is not on my piece of paper, but who was third? Oh,
We didn't put it on there. Marco Tucci. Yeah, Marco. Marco Tucci.
Michael Titcher.
Marco.
Marco. And second place?
No, third.
Third. Just as well, we're giving them plenty of prize money as well. Ru Clin Lin from Chinese Taipei.
And then silver is going to be who? Right, silver.
Shu Ji. And the silver there to Xu Ji-an from Chinese Taipei. And I think we should probably mention again the winner. I think he was on his way to the Lufthansa jet to get home with all that prize money. But anyway, let's give a big special round of applause once again for the 2024 World 8-Ball Champion, Joshua Filler from Germany. Bernie Idris presenting the gold medal to Joshua, world champion once again. And Eric Ding from Yalin presenting the trophy. So we'd ask you once again to rise for the national anthem of Deutschland. So congratulations again to our medalists. In fact, congratulations to all of the competitors here, close to 200 who have been providing us with a level of pool unseen in this country before. It's been a wonderful and a memorable week. Congratulations to all the competitors, the officials and the volunteers for making it such a memorable week, and we wish you all the best for your journeys back home and hope we can see you with your skills in New Zealand again sometime in the future. But that completes the World Championships for 2024.